was like this.
Dang, man. So the MC lifestyle. Some people some people call it a lifestyle, some people call it a hobby. What do you categorize?
Well, you know what it is? I think for everybody, it is what it is. For some, it's a hobby. For some, it's a lifestyle. For some, hey, they just a player with a motorcycle. Yeah. For some, they a rider. They like to ride their motorcycle and put miles in and, go through time zones and watching the sun come up. Yeah. It's nothing else like it, So everybody has their own way forward. But when I jumped into this thing, it was like, man, I want to know it inside and out. Okay. I want to know what it felt like. I do want to know what it felt like. I never went through no time zones, although I ride and I put some miles in, but I got many miles to go. Sitting next to you, I can't even talk about my miles is almost too close to zero, compared to you, So, I jumped in this thing. My pops never was in the club, so he couldn't really tell me, how the club. And I wanted, from like watching.
That might be kind of good, though. It might be the good and the bad, because see, you had a lot of times, man, and this is what I've experienced. A lot of times people call me and say, "Hey, Sale, man, I want to join the club. I want to join Kings, or I want to join Breed." I've helped cats join Breed. I've helped cats join, because I tell everybody, man,
it's a brother.
You have to find the club that fits you, the kind
That's
of brother,
right.
the kind of
That's
brothers
right.
that fit you. They got slow clubs, fast clubs. When I say slow and fast, you got clubs that's laid back. Mm-hmm. You got clubs that's always popping. And then you got clubs that's aggressive. What you have to do is you have to find a fit. Let I tell everybody, man. The prospecting period of joining a club is, for the club to get to know you. But it's more for you to get to know the club.
That's right.
Okay. Now, a lot of times, you won't get to understand or get to see all of the bullshit, until you actually cross over into that, because a lot of things are not going to be showed to you because it's supposed to be kept a secret.
That's right.
And let me share a little bit of knowledge real quick, since I'm on this. The motorcycle community started off as a men's club. That's where the MC come from, men's club / motorcycle. And it was a secret society. Mm-hmm. Over the years, we lost the privacy of it by allowing the public to come into the motorcycle clubs and then run back and say, "Ooh, or hey, this was going on over here." So we kind of lost some of the privacy of what it was. But back in the day, man, and this is just the research that I've been doing from talking to some of my OGs. Because anybody know any OGs anywhere, holler at me, man. I want to talk to you. I love this stuff, man. I'm trying to live it. But I'm trying to live it based on the legacy and the legend that you guys, or the legacy that you guys put forth for me to leave on. Anyway. But that's when it started off. The motorcycle club used to be a private community, something like the Masons. You feel what I'm saying? Where, whatever they give you the sign, if you ain't a Mason, you don't see the sign.
You don't see the sign.
Yeah, it was the same thing with the motorcycle club and the motorcycle community on the whole. So anyway, it's transitioned from that to what it is now. So here we are. But for you, what is the MC lifestyle? What is it for you? Is it a lifestyle? Is it a hobby? Is it what is it for you?
It's more of a lifestyle for me, man. Like, I didn't realize it until when it was time to get dressed to go to something other than a motorcycle event or something to do with motorcycle, and I noticed my new wardrobe is all Harley rides. All right shit.
I got a suit.
I'm like, wait a minute.
I got Harley Davidson suits, man. So when I go, if I don't have to put on no 3-piece, I'll be sharp in the game, baby. But I understand.
when you get to the point to where everywhere you go, you want people to know that you ride a Harley. That's when I realized, man, this done become a lifestyle. Me and my wife, when we go out, it's a motorcycle event.
Well, that's me. I don't do bars, clubs.
No, none of that.
If it ain't no motorcycle thing, man, or if you and one of my partners in the motorcycle thing may be having a birthday party at a bar or a club, then I'm there for a short period of time. But other than that, I keep it motorcycling for the most part.
That's right.
You get comfortable to being in that arena, because it's a code and an amount of respect that we have to give each other in the motorcycle community. So you don't have to worry about all of the drama and all of the bull crap, the extra bull crap that's going to a regular club. So that's that. Now, you chose Kings. Why Kings?
Well, when I was out there on the West, you know, I was more familiar with Red Breed from watching, you know, Bodie, which you know him and my pops. I call him my uncle. You know, him and my pops is real close. You know, he was in the club. You know, and I got to be around them and see it. I see how he got down at the, you know, like he's a real rider, like biker dude, hardcore. You know, we go to the roundup. Oh, ain't no rent, no room, and none of that. We right here on the campground.
Yeah, that
You know, vest with no shirt on type
that,
dude.
okay.
You know what I mean?
That part.
Love him to death, man. You know, and that's when I said, you know what, I want to be in a club, I want to be in an all Harley club, and I want to be in an all male club.
Okay.
And when it was time, once I got my bike, I was looking at, you know, Breed. You know, I knew about the Kings, but I didn't know the Kings was in this area. I thought it was just in Atlanta, but I know Breed had just came to Fayetteville.
Okay.
So, you know, long story short, that process didn't, you know, it never even turned into a process. You know, it went no further than the conversation, which, God has his way of working things out. And, you know, shout out to Bree Fayetteville, you know,
Smitty, my man Smitty over there.
Smitty,
Yeah.
you know.
Smitty, what up?
Love Smitty to
And my
death.
VP, the tall VP? What's my boy? I forgot my boy name. Okay. My mind ain't right now.
Yeah, mine ain't either, because, you know, I keep my brains blowed out.
Low. You know what I'm talking about?
Wake and bake.
That part.
But you know, then, you know, I went to, you know, Kings of the South anniversary party. You know, come to find out, my boy that I know from Newark, you know, shout out to my man King Hollywood, you know, down here in Atlanta and Kings of the South. So I know him from Newark, and I know this dude. If he messing with it, oh, then it's official.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Yo, man, this is where it's at, bro. I mean, I don't want to see you go out here and be with one of these little you know what I'm saying? You know, half-ass clubs, man. You know, you want to be with some real shit out here. You want to be with some official shit, and right here, this is where it's at. You know, and I was like, that's what's up. And I did my research, and I said, hell, you got other jokers from other clubs talking about, hell, Kings of the South and Red Breed is the only ones doing it right. Huh?
Yeah.
You know, and then I'm looking at how these jokers is going down the road. I'm looking at these Kings going down the road. And he let me know, well, look, man, you know, holla at, you know, shout out King Nomad, you know, would sponsor me in, you know, VP Raleigh. Said holla at Nomad, gave me Nomad info. I got at them, went to a meeting once I felt like I was ready, you know, and ended up being the first prospect for the chapter.
Okay.
You know, and moved on up because, like I said, I jumped in it because I wanted all that it had. I was green, so I wanted to learn. I didn't get in it for, you know, the party shit, you know, just like I got that already. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to put something on my back to be famous or to be somebody. But you have a lot of jokers that do, and I learned that, you know, after the fact. But that wasn't my reason. I wanted to learn the lifestyle. I wanted to be in that pack, ride across country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going down the highway, you got cars rolling with us, filming us. You know, it's all out there. I wanted that lifestyle. Get to where you're getting and put the kickstand down, and you know, we got foreign license plates. You know, I wanted to experience all that. Plus, I like to travel. You know, and Kings of the South just wound up being where it's at. And man, when it come to this MC, other than buying my Harley, that was the best choice I made.
How has the Kings of the South affected your home, your whole? Has it played a part in any of that? I mean, like, how does the wife feel about Kings of the South? How does she feel about the motorcycle community in general?
Well, Mine is a trooper, man. She knows I don't have many outlets, and this is my outlet.
Okay.
And it's something positive that I'm doing. Time wise, sometimes it could, be a little bumpy, but most of the time when it's a big event or whatever, she rolled too, cause she down with the Kings.
Yeah.
Well,
that's one of the things I try to tell people.
They have to be a part of it.
Yeah. When I joined the club, I sat down with my family, my mom and dad, who were my closest. Those are my best friends, and then my wife, Queen at the time, whatever. And we made a decision together because, like I told them, this will affect them as well as me, as far as the time needed. And then they all know me. Whenever I take an interest in, I'm 1,000% in, and that's probably one of my biggest problems too, because whatever I attach to, I gotta master it. I gotta, I gotta take it and rewrite it and add to it and leave my mark on it. So you definitely, if you're thinking about joining a motorcycle club, and you're in a relationship that you're holding on to or want to hold on to, or that's important to you, even with your family, you need to share this with them because it is going to require some of their time. You know what I'm saying? Along with your time.
Right. Maybe we should ask her.
I already knew she wasn't going to do that. Good morning, sis.
I haven't affected us.
You better stay over here.
But, so that's what it is, man. Again, my man, Jermaine Hopkins. Am I saying it right? Hopkins. Yeah. King Maintain, Raleigh, North Carolina. As always, it's a pleasure. I'm here, man. Gonna hang out with the Raleigh chapter, man, and just have fun, man. They got a couple of events going down today with the Regulators 10th.
Yeah, shout out to Regulators Fayetteville. We about to come through there.
10th, 11th, or 9th, or whatever it is. I know there's something. But anyway, we here for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Gonna show the full support, man.
For sure.
Just shout out to everybody that's here, man. Fayetteville, y'all on the map. Make sure y'all on the map. My man, King Maintain. If you could lead the people on any level watching this, what would it be?
Keep it positive. No matter how things may look, just take it from me. Look at my lifestyle, look at my career, look at my past, look at my ups and my downs, because it's all in, I've been in front of these cameras since 13, so my life is played out in front of the cameras, but just keep it positive. And when I say keep it positive, no matter how things may look, God has the plan. And just because we don't grasp it or we don't understand it when it's happening, or we feel like, oh man, this is a setback, your setback might be your come up. So, just like I tell a lot of people, especially young folks, and older folks, like, with all the history in Yankee Stadium, Babe Ruth, all of that, Yogi Bear, all the history in Yankee Stadium, they tore Yankee Stadium down. They tore Yankee Stadium down to rebuild a better Yankee Stadium. Keep that in mind. Keep God first. Kings up. Everything else, you already know what it is.
There, man. Positivity. It will get you through that part. So, your man, Big Set Up HOHNIC. My man, J Hop, King Maintain. We'll catch y'all, man, on the highway. You already know. You heard him say he going yonder. You heard him say that.
Oh, yeah.
So you going to catch him on some yonder, man.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't got no choice now.
If you haven't already.
Yeah. Celebrity status, that. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, man, we go, man. Love y'all as usual. We got